have known I was here. How long God's green earth would you find?
Oh, well, guess what? I've been worried sick. Oh, I've been so stressed. Hardly slept since I did the Multistrada versus M1000r video. Oh, just been tossing and turning, trying to work out which is my favourite bike. I'm so torn. I'm so torn. 1 minute I think it's, you know, one bike, and I'm like, yep, and they're the reasons why. Next minute I'm like, oh no, it's the other one. Oh yeah, because I forgot about that or whatever. Oh, I'm on again, off again. I can't make up my mind. I'm worried sick. I mean, I've got to have a number one, right? I've got to have a favourite. Oh God! After the Tuono v BMW back-to-back ultimate test ride, I was certain it was the BMW was my favourite bike because it beat the Tuono, which was my previous favourite bike. Well, I thought it was. And then I back-to-backed it with the Multistrada V4s. Oh man, I'm confused. What a bike that is! Like, you know what they say? It's how a bike makes you feel, right? And when you're on that multi and you were doing like, how do you describe it? Like big sweepers, not the real tight twisty stuff, but the kind of moderate stuff. The way that makes you feel is just awesome. I keep thinking about it. I think about all the tech it's got and the radars and the blind spot indicators and all that, and the two-up touring nature, as well as the it's really hard. I'm stressed. I've got to work it out. So anyway, I'm going to enlist some help. I've got an idea, someone who can help me make my decision, which I'll introduce you to later. But anyway, look, it was the video I did on the Ducati v the MR was in response to one of the questions I got from a sub, and I hope it's answered your questions at least, even if it hasn't answered mine. For those of you wondering why I didn't actually show any video footage of the MR on that, it's because I'd already done it the day before when I tested it against the Tuono. So if you want to see my thoughts on those criteria, on the criterion that I judged the bikes against in terms of the MR, just check out my MR v Tuono video and you'll see all my thoughts on, my detailed thoughts on the BMW's performance against those criterion. Yes, that's why I didn't do it in that particular video, but it's all there. It's all there. Just go and check it out. Yeah. Anyway, I really am torn. And I'll tell you what these V4 bikes do, right? They balance the torque and the power in a way that is kind of irresistible. Like the inline 4s are all about power and top speed and acceleration in the high end. Even though this bike, as I've said, does a great job down low too. But those V4s, man, there's something about the torque delivery in those engines that is kind of irresistible. Now the Super Duke sort of, the twin style bikes, they give you even more dollops of low down torque, but they lack mid-range and top end. They, in my view, they're not as balanced as the V4. V4, what a format that is. It is a really, really, really desirable and delicious formula. And it is a hell of a surprise to me that I am really undecided about who the real champ is. So look, I hope to give you a verdict today. I've got some ideas. There's someone I'm going to enlist to help me make my decision, and you'll meet that person very shortly. The one factor I have to remind myself of. I've had the BMW M1000r just for a few weeks, and I obviously love it. But look, I still might be in honeymoon stage. Whereas the Ducati I've had for ages and I've done like big trips on, I'm well and truly out of honeymoon stage. But when I get back on it, I still go, oh, awesome. Whereas when I get back on the Tuono, I really like it, as you know, but it's not as mind-blowingly good to me as it might have been when I was in the honeymoon stage, whereas the Ducati still is, which makes it a genuine contender. And I am still in honeymoon stage probably with this, so I've just got to factor that in when I think about how close this contest actually is. Hey, just one thing, I had a few comments on the mirrors. People asked me what my thoughts of the mirrors are. I thought, look, I think I have addressed it, but I'll address it again. Look, this is a message to the product manager, okay? The product manager of this product, who was very visible in the lead up and launch of the product, did a lot of videos, a lot of PR. This is a message to him. Mate, love your bike. You've done a great job. Congratulations on convincing BMW to do it, and thanks for executing the project. That's awesome. But dude, seriously, you can't take a premium product to market with a premium price and call it your flagship high-end primo plus product with such a defect, like a fundamental defect. Your mirrors, dude, they don't work. They don't work. Anything above 4,000 RPM, they are useless. You can't use them. You have no mirrors, dude. None. You can't let a product get into the wild through quality control with such a fundamental error. And it's an easy fix, because there's heaps of people online who've just gone and got aftermarket mirrors and have fixed it. So it's obviously a design fault, or a cost constraint or whatever, but you can't do it. I actually reckon it's worthy of a recall. How can you produce a 48,000 Australian dollar bike and the mirrors don't work, especially on a motorcycle where mirrors and safety are like so important? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. It's like to the product manager of the Tuono. How do you produce a bike that overheats every time it stops, and even in winter? How do these motorbike manufacturers let these things into the wild with such big defects? I don't think it would happen with cars. Well, it probably does, but anyway, that's my rant. I felt like a rant. It's been a while since I've had a really good rant. And that's it. That's my rant. So there. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. How do I decide between the Multi and the BMW? I know it's like a ridiculous comparison on paper, but it ain't in the real world. And that's the thing about bikes. It's about the real world. Specs on paper mean jack. It's about how these things make you feel. It's the whole point. Anyway, I'm going to enlist some help from my good mate Ali, who you are going to meet very, very shortly indeed. Yeah, in some ways, you know, the answer to the question, which is the better of the two bikes, comes down to what sort of mood you're in. Like, if you're in a really chilled mood and you just want to, like, just take it all in and be more relaxed and still have, like, super cool fun, but just be, like, chilled and awesome at the same time, I reckon the Ducati's the bike. It's the bike. If you want to have a really engaging motorcycling experience where you are on and you are in the moment and really enjoying motorcycling per se, getting the best out of that experience, and probably the Beamer. Beamer, you're less able just to kind of chill and kind of relax and still get kicks, right? Because when you chill and relax on this, it's probably quite sedate, whereas when you chill and relax on the Ducati, it's still luscious, right? So like if you're in a really kind of relaxed, enjoyable, cruisy holiday mode, jump on the Ducati. But if you're in a, hey, let's really experience all that motorcycling's got to offer, then I reckon you jump on the BMW. Mate, that's not a bad lens to look through, actually. That's not bad analysis. I'm quite happy with that analysis. There you go. How's that? Try that one on. Give that some consideration. Hey? Because that's all feelings stuff. And again, I come back to my earlier point. That's what it's all about. How do these vehicles, these toys, these devices, these contraptions, how they make you feel? And your own mood, I think, interacts with these wonderful creations in a certain way. Like this dude here on his Triumph, I reckon, you know, he's loving life. I wouldn't buy that bike, but he's, for his stage of riding and the mood he's in, jumping on the Cafe Racer, loving it. He's probably on his way to get a cappuccino or an almond latte, extra strong, or a piccolo. Happy days. Happy days, good bike to do that on. You know, horses for courses. But in my situation, I'm still trying to decide between the Italian Beast and the German Rocket. Ali will help. Anyway, I might just give you a little bit of Exodus. A little bit of my latest music. Just enjoy this for a few seconds and then we'll talk to Ali.
Found me. I've been waiting for so long for the angel to glance my way, glance my way. Come fall into me, glance my way, glance my way, oh yeah. Come falling of me, glance my way, oh yeah.
Oh, he's kicking my butt on the Cafe Racer. He's out-cornered me, he's out-accelerated me. Ah, props to you, bro. Check out the view. What a beautiful day. Sydney Harbour at its best. A little bit of fog floating around. Let me tell you about Ali. Ali's from a crazy motorcycling nation. He's quite a technician. I wouldn't mind betting per capita more motorcycles from where Ali's from than anywhere on the planet. And I find him to be very intuitive and a good counsel. So let's check out. We're going to check out his motorcycling technical knowledge in a second. This dude on the Triumph, man, he's going for it. Going for it. The Bonneville. Yeah. Nice. Here you go. Okay, so Ali, we're going to talk to him very shortly, and he's a gun. Let's see what he's got to say. Multistrada or BMW? We'll let him decide. He can give us the verdict. Oh, don't! No! Jesus! You see it all. Sorry, I would have used the horn, but it was one of those situations where I just needed to create some noise so they knew they were about to walk into the traffic flow of a peak hour major urban road. Oh shit balls. Oh, the things you see. Okay, get ready for the verdict. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting really nervous. My heart is in my mouth. Ali is about to make the call. He is about to decide which of these two bikes is my favourite. Sounds ridiculous. Oh well, I don't know. I just go with the flow. I just go with these thoughts that come into my head. Sometimes they're crazy. Okay, this time you are allowed to go. It's green. Okay. Okay. Green may mean stop. Another. Oh shit, what's going on here? Oh, is that a Rolls Royce or something? No, Jaguar. I don't know, what the hell's that? Well, whatever, it's Bentley. It's a Bentley. It's in my grill. Oh, goodness me. I do believe I had the right of way there. Bentley features. Look at that. Yeah, go on, damage your rims on the Bentley. Nice one. Oh dear. Here we go. The latest knob on the streets of Sydney. Okay, alright. Let's just pop down here, shall we? See you later. Okay. Ali, I need you to help me. Which of... Hang on. Which bike do you prefer out of this one or the big red Ducati?
The big one.
You prefer the big one?
Yeah.
The big red Ducati? Why?
Really nice too, you know. But this one, it is really nice too, you know. This is the latest one for the BMW.
Yeah, the latest BMW. But do you prefer the big Ducati? Wow. Do you know, because you're on my YouTube TV, you've just made the decision. You've just made the verdict. So the Ducati wins. You heard it here first. Ali, mate, congratulations. You heard it here first. Ducati wins. Unbelievable. The YouTube, we're going to crash the internet with that verdict. Unbelievable. Sensational stuff here in Sydney. Oh, we'll talk about this some more on the way home. I'm just in shock at the moment. See you later. Oh, well, it's a few hours on from that dramatic news this morning where motorcycle aficionado and expert Ali declared the Multistrada my favourite bike. And look, I hope the internet's going to be okay when it hears this news. I mean, it is clearly sensational news, and I'm still getting over it. At least I'll be able to sleep tonight. At least there's now a clear winner, and we have a verdict. But there you go. You heard it here first. The Multistrada pipped the BMW M1000r for my favourite bike, even though in the end I couldn't make the decision. It was too close. I had to delegate the decision, and look, I just hope that the internet accepts this decision. It's big news. I get it. I get the magnitude of this news. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this rather unique approach to splitting the tiebreaker, because in the end I just couldn't make up my mind. And with that, I bid you all farewell. See you later.